The situation being described portrays a highly critical and politically charged narrative about Donald Trump, suggesting that he has recently reduced his public presence while facing backlash from segments of the American public. According to the claims, attempts to shift attention toward issues like a proposed White House ballroom or symbolic messaging have not resonated, with critics arguing that people are more concerned about economic challenges such as inflation, affordability, and employment. The account also characterizes Trump's recent public communications as sparse and unusual, citing a social media interaction where he appeared to endorse a suggestion from a relatively unknown online user about renaming ICE. This is presented as an example of erratic or unserious behavior by critics. Additionally, the narrative references a reportedly awkward media appearance, framing it as further evidence of instability, though such interpretations are subjective and politically influenced. In Trump's relative silence, attention is drawn to Melania Trump, who is described as having publicly criticized late-night host Jimmy Kimmel for what she called divisive rhetoric. Her statement frames Kimmel's commentary as harmful and calls on his network to take action, reflecting ongoing tensions between political figures and media personalities. The narrative also brings up controversial and unverified allegations involving individuals connected to Trump's past, including Paolo Zampoli, who reportedly wished Melania Trump a happy birthday in an unusual manner. Mentions of Jeffrey Epstein and others are included, though these references are presented in a speculative and suggestive way rather than as confirmed facts. Meanwhile, several Republican lawmakers are described as promoting the idea of constructing a secure ballroom at the White House, arguing it would improve safety for large events. Figures such as Pat Fallon, Warren Davidson, Mike Johnson, and Rick Scott are portrayed as aligning on this message, emphasizing security concerns and broader political rhetoric about threats and violence. Critics interpret this coordinated messaging as an attempt to redirect public discourse. The discussion expands to international affairs, claiming that U.S. foreign policy, particularly regarding Iran, is being criticized abroad. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz is quoted as expressing concern about a lack of coherent American strategy, while Iranian officials are described as strengthening ties with Russia. References to Vladimir Putin highlight geopolitical tensions and shifting alliances, with the narrative suggesting that these developments reflect poorly on U.S. leadership. Finally, the text notes a legal action by Katie Fang against the U.S. Department of Justice, alleging lack of transparency in releasing documents related to Epstein. This is framed as part of a broader effort by independent journalists to hold institutions accountable. Overall, the piece presents a strongly opinionated perspective, blending political criticism, media commentary, and international analysis, while reflecting the deep divisions and competing narratives present in contemporary U.S. politics.